I remember a lot of shit being said to you, but when I went natural, no one said anything to me.
Yeah, people came at me, even at the doctor's office.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, your hair falling out. What you talk about? Meanwhile, you hiding under that wig.
God, remember at the doctor's office, she's like, "Oh, why don't you do your hair?" And you're like, "Did I ask you for a comb?"
How dare you? A freaking Party City wig going talk about stuff. Yeah. Why did you get a perm? I'm like, did I ask you for a comb? She's like, Kisa, did I ask you to do my hair? Like, did I ask you for it? Did I physically ask you to do my hair? And she didn't say nothing. Allo, oui, bonsoir. I'm Mademoiselle. And this is my second channel. We got Shortyy here again. And we're going to be talking about texturism, preferably in the Haitian community. Now, if you guys follow my main channel, you would know texturism is something that I genuinely hate. Anyone disrespecting anyone's natural hair is something I genuinely hate. It really bothers me. Well, I look darker right now because I have a tan, but since I'm kind of like on the lighter spectrum for Haitians, I always, to them, when I'm not tan, because when I'm tan, I'm lead, I'm okay, I'm ugly, and I don't take a bath. So since I've always been like lighter, and I was a lot lighter as a kid, they were like, oh, your skin color is so beautiful, but why your hair look like that?
And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I never noticed anything different about your hair than mine. We're both natural.
When I went natural, I got the shits. The only people who complimented my hair were strangers. White people, specifically.
I didn't say anything about you because it was just hair.
Bruh. It's annoying. Like, ever since I was a kid, I've always gotten I've always had healthy hair. So no one could ever say, oh, your hair look bad, but they would just be like, oh, why CHEVE grin? That's what they would say, oh, CHEVE grin.
I never thought anything about it because it was just hair to me. Even I'd be like, yo, how you get your puff to look like that? Because I cannot get my hair to... Anything you do to your hair, that's what I would want to do to my hair, but I will never be able to do it.
But it's funny because people with my type of texture hair, 4 type hair, they want your type of texture hair because it's like curlier, you know?
Yeah, but at the same time, my hair is thinner, it's curlier, it tangles.
Yeah, your hair does tangle.
And that's why I keep getting it cut. I get it cut at a certain length. And I like the length it's at. It's manageable. It tangles less.
They think that you have the ideal hair type.
When you went natural, I remember a lot of shit being said to you. But when I went natural, no one said anything to me.
Yeah, people came at me, even at the doctor's office.
Yeah.
Talk about something. Why didn't you get a perm?
No one said anything to me because my hair is much looser, and I could. Even without blow drying it, even without doing anything, I put it in 2 little twists. Oh, that's so beautiful. I like your hair like that. It's 2 little twists.
Nah.
It's the simplest thing.
Someone called me a runaway slave when I did
that. When you do the same twist I do, they talk shit about your hair. Yeah. But I do my 2 twists, no one says anything.
It's wild. It's the same shit.
I guess because it lays flatter when I
mine is puffy. Like mine just puffs. Like my hair always has it's now starting to go down further. Finally, my hair starting to go down. But I'm so used to my hair being.
I've even had people ask me, how do you do your twist like that? Can you do it for me? I'm not doing anything different to my hair than what she does. I'm not doing anything different to my hair than what I just did on your hair.
So sad.
We have different hair textures.
It's so sad.
Fine and thin. It's just gonna be flat, period.
I have kinky, very thick hair. Like my mom, oh my God. It's funny because my mom didn't even notice that I went natural. It was my best friend's mom that came and ran her mouth. Because my hair is so kinky to the point where even when I was getting relaxers, it still kind of looked the same. It wasn't too much of a difference. The only difference is now I would wear my afro out. Yeah. And I would that's the only real difference. But my hair was never bone straight. It was never bone straight. Yeah, so
even when you had relaxers, it was never
exactly. So I was like, okay, I can skate. You know, my mom ain't gonna say nothing. I was just starting school, so I was like, she ain't gonna notice. I'm on campus. I came home. My best friend's mom was over there. Yvana, get some fashion.
Nothing, sis. Nothing.
Ooh, child. Mama was like, Birthday, some fashion.
That's strange.
Ooh, she came into my hair. She started pulling it. She was like, what is this? I specifically cut my hair because my cousin cut her hair and she was feeling very, very insecure about her hair. And I was like, you know what? I might as well cut it. I'm gonna go on a journey. I'm starting school. Now? Yeah, her hair looks beautiful now. But her mom cut it because it was like damaged. So it was one of those things where it was like, I did it as a form of solidarity for her. And because, okay, well, I'm going to college, new life. Okay, you know?
Yeah, fresh start.
Yeah, fresh start. Like, it wasn't one of those things where it was like, I planned it, like, countdown, 10 days. No, it was like, I had fall locks in, took them out. I was like,
That's it, done.
And I cut it. And I was supposed to get fall locks again. And I was so insecure about it because I was, we're indoctrinated to believe, you need to relax or you need your hair done. And I was going to school like that next week, so I was literally on vacation in Maryland. I cut it in PA. We went from Maryland to PA, cut it in PA, hopped on the bus, train, whatever, to get back to Jersey. And I had a hoodie on. I'll never forget. I had this hoodie on. I was trying to hide. Cause back in the day, you don't walk around with your hair undone. You ain't got no braids, you ain't got no relaxer. You ain't got don't you remember that? Like, we could not do shit without having our hair done.
Okay, yeah, but that at the same time, I never liked it.
I was used to it. I like having my hair. I still like my hair done.
You do, but
she don't.
I don't like it.
She
I don't like it.
I've always liked my hair done. Like, I was actually supposed to get fall locks again right before school started.
What do I do with my hair? Every time. Braids.
2 braids.
Braids.
Yeah.
Braids. That's it. And then when I'm sick of that,
I like my hair done.
No.
I love my hair done.
I get box braids to the point
I like braids.
to the point that I had this kid, my friend, David, he was like, yo, I've never seen you without braids. Like, I've never seen you
She always has braids. Always. She always has braids in. Like, I used to get all types of stuff. I used to get sew-ins a lot. That was my thing.
You know why I did it? If I didn't have braids or something, my mom would make me get a perm. She would make me get a perm. And my aunt could braid my hair, and she braided it very nicely, and I felt like the kids at school wouldn't make fun of me, because if not, my mom would do my hair.
Now, that's the funny thing. My mom actually never wanted me to get a relaxer.
My mom made me get a relaxer.
Yeah, that's the funny thing.
My mom never wanted me to. I was mad young. It was for communion.
Yeah, I think I was like, I don't remember how old I was. I have a story about that on my main channel somewhere.
And it was traumatizing.
I liked it. I wanted it. It was one of those things that I subconsciously wanted, but I didn't want to ask for it because I know my mom was against it. But my hair was very, very, my hair was actually way better before
never liked
it, to be honest.
So was mine. And then my hair is thin.
Yeah.
My hair is very fine and thin. So they would put it in, and I'm like, sis, it's burning, you have to take it out, and they're not used to it because they don't have the same hair. And she's like, no, you have to leave it for some more time.
No.
Every single time I come out with scabs and it's not good.
Mine weren't that bad. I had a couple times, but not really. Yeah.
Until the point when I was in high school and I realized if I keep asking my aunt to do braids for me, my mom won't make me get a relaxer. If I keep getting braids, there's no reason to get a relaxer. She will not make me get one. If I tell her I'm just gonna leave my hair off a little bit because I'm gonna get braids again, because she wouldn't let me do it back to back.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna get braids again, so there's no point in you putting a relaxer for me, mom. It's cool. She's like, okay.
Yeah.
And that's how it started. And then I saw in high school there's this girl. She was Guyanese. She never got a relaxer. She never had braids. Her hair was always so nice. She just like put a bun or she did do like cornrows or something, but it was always her own hair. And I would look, I'm like, I have the same texture hair she has. Why can't I do that? And this was way before the natural community blew up.
That's so sad.
It was before the natural community blew up and all that. I would just keep looking at this girl. I'm like, why can't my mom just let me do that? Like, just like a little ponytail like she got, and it was nice, a little crinkly wave, just like crinkly, and then the back was like a little puff. Yeah. I'm like, don't nobody say nothing to her, and she looks cute. And she got little cornrows with her own hair. She looks cute. Why do I have to keep sitting at my aunt's house for 5 hours at a time getting braids? Because if not, my mom would make me get a relaxer.
Because when you have kinky hair, especially when it comes to Haitians, it's not, if it's not siwo miel, like even your hair, that's the thing. You do have really, really curly hair, but I guess for your family, it probably needed to be looser than what it already was.
It needed to be straight.
Which is, for them, they just wanted it to be straight. I feel like my mom specifically just wanted like the curly. My hair was actually a whole different texture when I was younger. Like, it was a lot looser, and then I got the relaxer. I did my hair for the longest, like the self-hatred I have for my hair, and I didn't even notice this shit until
I just wanted to be free, and no one would let me do it.
Bro, I kid you not, I walked into this airport, I had a hood on. I don't wear hoods.
I don't know why you did that.
Listen, I have hoodies and I don't wear the hood on the hoodies.
I never noticed that. I guess because we're different.
Yeah.
I never noticed that our textures did not match for the skin colors we had.
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
We don't. I'm supposed to have
my
your hair
and we should have switched.
Yeah, pretty much.
I never noticed that. And so that's why when you said that somebody said to you, "Oh, why your skin's so nice and your hair not?" I've never.
Yep.
I've never heard. I've always gotten your hair is so beautiful. When I wear my own hair, when I really let it grow out and I was wearing my natural hair curly and whatever, I got so many people, especially the light-skinned Haitians. What do you put in your hair?
Yeah. And
when I tell them it's just water.
Bruh.
I literally just took a shower this morning and it's still wet right now. Do you want to touch it?
You know the funny
doctor's
thing?
office.
Yes.
I'm like, do you want to touch it? It's
the
still wet.
only time I would get compliments from these people when I would have my hair out is when it was in a twist out, like when it was in its curly thing. But I don't have time for that. I hate the wash and goes and twist outs because it just tangles my hair.
Yeah.
I just like my puff. My puff doesn't tangle. My afro doesn't tangle unless I have it out and sleep on it for days. They'll never compliment that. But
unless
it's curly.
I'm wearing my hair in its natural state. But that's always when I'm running late because who has time for that? As soon as I go to sleep that night, it's over. It's a wrap. It's not gonna. I'm not waking up like that tomorrow. I would have to wet it again. That's when the natural community was like, "Yeah, wet your hair every day," and I was like, "Sis, no,
don't nobody got time for that."
No. So
like I could wet my hair every day. I actually used to wash my hair every day, and that's when it was growing.
I used to also, but at the same time, it was tangling. You see how curly it is, and it's just curly.
You know what's funny? People expect that since you have looser texture hair, that your hair won't tangle. My hair tangles a lot less than hers. Yeah.
One strand of hair will be its own tangle, and I just cut it.
My hair only strictly tangles when I have like a wash and go or twist out type shit. That's the only time it'll tangle.
And you know how they tell you use the wide tooth combs, use the wide tooth combs.
I could use any comb and it won't tangle.
I cannot use a wide tooth comb because my hair is just, each strand is tangling. Each strand is so fine, so I have to separate them all and use a very small comb, like the comb you would use if you got
a rat tail comb.
Yeah, that's what I use.
It makes sense.
Which use your wide? No, don't use a wide tooth comb.
Like it's weird. Like it's just like wow. Like yo, the shit, the comments I've gotten.
Using the wide tooth comb, it'll just go through it smooth, no problem. Yeah, I've had people. It's still tangled.
The type 4 comments I've get, people call me Aunt Jemima. I've had the runaway slave one, which I said about it, but people have always compared me to like all types of crazy shit. Yeah, I've been called Frederick Douglass. It's wild. Even though, I got time. You already know I ain't shit. I used to curse people out.
Douglas.
Yeah, I'm like, meanwhile, your hair falling out. What you talk about? Meanwhile, you hiding under that wig, sis.
God, remember at the doctor's office, she's like, "Oh, why don't you do your hair?" And you're like, "Did I ask you for a comb?"
Cause what are you talking about? I didn't ask you for a comb. How dare you? Bitch had a freaking Party City wig on, talk about some, why did you get a perm? I'm like, did I ask you for a comb? She's like, Kisa, did I ask you to do my hair? Like, did I ask you for a comb? Did I physically ask you to do my hair? And she didn't say nothing.
I mean, the black people like my curly hair.
That's the thing. The African Americans never really said anything,
but the white
from what I remember. White people always complimented my hair.
Not
always.
They like your hair, but they don't like mine.
That's very different. I didn't expect
Especially if I go to work. Cause you...
Really?
That's why I started doing the 2 braids.
I never understood where that came from. I was like, that's all she do.
Because when I go to work, this one boy was like, "Why didn't you comb your hair this morning?" I was like, I did so much to my hair for it to look this way. So I never wore my hair like that again.
Yeah, that happened to me when I did a twist out. My dad, that's the first and only negative comment my dad has ever said about my hair. He was like, "Oh, why your hair not done?" And I literally worked so hard on that damn twist out.
Yeah.
I was so upset.
Like, why didn't you comb your hair this morning?
Yeah, that's why I really don't do twist outs. I personally don't like the way they look on my hair at all.
It wasn't even a twist out. It was just washed.
Yeah, they only, for me, twist outs only look good when it was short.
Oh,
that's nice. What's wrong with it?
It's not combed enough for him, and yet it's curly as fuck. The only time they really didn't say anything when I wore my hair natural is when I did like bantu knot out, twist out situation. But I could never do it the same way twice.
Oh no, they said that I look like Kodak Black when I did that.
I like those things. Though.
I like them too.
I like those little puff balls, and I even tell you to do them for photo you.
It's really sad that since I have type 4 hair, like people gotta say disrespectful shit. Like I'm telling you, the worst one really has to be why you look like that but your hair look like that. I used to be like, what?
I've never gotten
I've definitely always gotten that. Like, how
I guess
you that
because
skin tone?
I'm dark and my hair doesn't match the darkness.
Yeah, I guess for them that's your only good feature.
Not mad.
Yeah, the doctor's office used to be the worst when it came to my hair.
Water.
And you know what's crazy? I only started getting compliments about my hair when it grew. That's when they used to compliment it. When it was like short and it's like TWA phase, nah. What's up, les garçons? Oui. Oh, ça va mettre mano. Oh, ça okay.
But I liked it like that.
I loved it.
I feel like your puff was cute, the cutest like that.
I
now
loved it. Yeah, now it's everywhere. That's why I don't wear my puff
it
as
don't
much.
look like a puff anymore.
It's like my hair is starting to fall now, which I mean is whatever. I'm actually getting locks soon. I love my TWA. I washed it every day. I did my little. I loved my puff.
I even asked you, I was like, how do you do your hair like that? I want my
just
puff.
do it. I mean, I have a tutorial, which is shocking. It did very well.
Work for me.
I mean, now it doesn't work for me. The only way I'm able to get my puff the way it's supposed to look now is by not washing it, or I mean, not blow drying it or stretching it. Like I have to do it like right after I wash it and dry it. So I have to like let it dry and then do it.
But you see how they would ask me, "Oh, how'd you do your hair?" Just because it's just wet. I also asked you, how'd you do your hair like that?
Yeah, I don't know how you're not able. I mean, you do have looser hair.
It's just gonna be like
fall,
this,
yeah.
just straight out.
That's what's starting to happen to mine. I'm like, shit. Oh man, they really do hate themselves. Like people were really like these, and it's crazy. The white people love my hair. Oh my god, your hair's so beautiful. Never change it. It was that lady at the airport, this little old white lady that was like, your hair's so beautiful. I was like, what? I was like, you know what? Let's do this. That's literally what happened.
The thing is, when they say stuff to me, I don't know if they mean it or if they trying to be funny low key.
Good point.
That's why when they say stuff to me, I just like, okay.
Yeah. One of my bosses had said something like that about my hair because I think I had braids. Then I took it out. He was like, "Oh, what's going on with that?"
Yeah.
I was like,
I don't know if they mean it or if they
first of all,
trying to be funny.
I would have been like, "Why can I see your scalp from 20 feet away?" That's what I should have said. Because like, that nigga going bald.
You know, I always have braids.
Mm-hmm.
I have braids so much that I was like, alright, I'm gonna do my own braids.
Yeah.
Save me the money. I had passion twists or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They was cute.
They were. I liked it a lot. It was very nice.
I was going to work with it. Nobody ever said nothing. I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts, buy work. While I'm standing in the line and this lady, she's a white lady. She's like, oh my god, your hair. My daughter had those same things. How? How your daughter had these?
She said those same things.
I was like, oh. I wanted to. Part of me wanted to say, is your daughter black? Or, cause how did your daughter connect these to her scalp? And you realize my passion twist, there was.
Yeah. How did she?
And they was looking like they was growing out my scalp. How your daughter had something that looked like this? Tell me that. So when they say that to me, she's like, they look so cute. They're beautiful. When they say that to me, I don't know if you're making fun of me. I don't know if you're really sincere.
I feel like I hope they're sincere. Now you got me thinking anytime they give you a compliment, I gotta really be like.
I guess I'm skeptical about it. I don't know because it's so much. I don't know what to take. Like if somebody like you said it, okay, fine. But once somebody not our color says it, then I'm like.
Okay, so white people that be watching this, comment down below. Do y'all really mean these compliments?
Cause I don't know.
I feel like they're genuine, but now I'm questioning like, damn.
Cause I had passion twists, and they kind of looked like they was going on my scalp.
A lot.
And she said her daughter had the same things not too long ago.
Maybe her daughter's biracial.
It was right at the point where I'm like, okay, I really need to take these out now because they're looking real crazy. Mm-hmm. And she said her daughter had these same things. How her daughter had passion? That's what I want to know.
I'm gonna say her daughter is biracial.
I wanted to ask, but I was like, you know what? That's another conversation, and I don't want.
Or maybe she has an adopted black daughter.
And I'm still here trying to figure out how did they connect these passion twists to the white girl's hair. So I don't know if her daughter is white or not, but at the same time, I don't know if she liked it or not. I don't know if it's sincere. It's so much going on with hair. Why can't black people just? Why can't hair just be hair for black
people? It can't, and it's sad because it's become part of our culture. Like, hair is very, very important for us now. It really shouldn't be that serious, but it is, and
I don't.
It's a special thing for us. It's like
it's
our
funny.
identity.
It is, but my mom said my face is my identity. So if you say possible. So I don't know.
Hair is very important.
It is because if I'm going somewhere, I have to know what. Yeah, because I just want. The only reason I got this little piece of extra bit of hair, weave straight thing in my hair is because I went to an Indian wedding.
Yeah.
I didn't feel right. First of all, I got my hair cut. It was blown out straight. It was real nice. Did you see? You didn't see?
I think you sent me a picture.
Oh yeah, it was blown out real nice. Nice little bob. And then I went and she's like, so what you gonna do with your hair? Meanwhile, my hair is just done.
I feel like people are so used to us doing our hair that when it's not done, like I get those comments a lot. Now people know not to fucking do that at all. Like when I first went natural for like the first year or two, I got those comments. Oh, so what you gonna do to your hair?
It was blown out. It was blown out. I literally just came from the hair salon and she's like, okay, so what you gonna do for your hair for the wedding? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get some extensions put in.
Yep. It's sad because it's like, now if anyone says that to me, listen, I got time, you're gonna be a video, I'm gonna read you.
I know,
but
like I'm okay with my hair, but at the same time,
I
wouldn't feel comfortable wearing the outfit that I was wearing and wearing my hair how I would naturally. I don't want to have to do that because when I was I was like, what am I gonna do with my hair? Like, what I need clip-ins or I need to sew in a few pieces or something. I didn't know what to do because
it's sad.
I don't plan on keeping it in for that long. But at the same time, if I'm gonna put it in, can I get the use out of it?
I feel like a lot of that has to do with us as a whole, because you know, black girls.
The fact that I keep changing up.
Yeah,
so
we always do
what
that.
you're about to get.
Exactly.
I thought they would say, "Oh my God, your hair looks so cute."
Oh no. I think I still get those comments. Oh, what you gonna do with your hair? Like anytime it's out, because I like to just walk. I don't care for my hair that much anymore. I don't take it as personal, so I literally will wash my hair, hop out the shower, and walk outside. Like no twist, no nothing.
How can somebody? That's what Because I was stuck on that all day when she said that. My hair, when it's blown out, looks like I got a relaxer.
Not mine. Mine just looks like
you know what it looks like when I come straight from the hair salon.
Yup.
It
looks good.
Straight.
Yeah, and then they talk about something. Nah. They would have had to catch these hands. I would have been like, oh no, it's done.
Bone straight with a few little curls, looking cute. I thought I was about to get something done today.
It's funny because anyone that's ever really made a disrespectful comment about my hair is now natural, including my mom, who her hair is.
Mine too.
It's funny as hell. It's like you were talking all of this about my natural hair, now you're bald.
But my mom never said anything.
My mom went.
She said, bon cheve, si.
And they always say bon cheve, good hair. That good hair thing is very annoying.
She never tried to stop me because I was like, I don't like getting relaxers. I don't like it, so I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna get them anymore. And she's like, then what are you gonna do with your hair?
Yeah. The fact that they really think that that's like,
if you're not gonna get a relaxer,
what are you gonna do
with your hair?
Like
the same thing I've been doing.
I'm just gonna leave it the way the Lord has intended it to be.
That's how I knew it was okay to do my hair like that. We had, when you were in Catholic school, you had those concerts, those whatever. For one of the concerts, my mom did not have time to take me to the shop that she usually takes me to get my hair curled. At that point, she wasn't like giving me a relaxer or whatever. She would just get my hair curled with the hot iron thing that burns.
Them hot combs?
Yeah, that burns the back of my ear. I hate that lady still to this day.
Woo!
She would do that, and then when it wasn't an event, she would just put little barrettes in my hair, or like barrettes. So for that concert day, she did not get a chance to do that. So she did the two little braids that I now do. But she did it so much neater, so much nicer. She pinned it and whatever. I hated it so much that day. I was so mad. I was like, I hate this hair. I hate this hair. And I was like, why would you send me to a concert like this? Really? If you're used to your mom like doing your hair so nice, if you're going to a place and then she give you two little dookie braids that she usually give you if you're just playing outside and you're dressed up, I was so mad. And then I got to the concert, and the teacher, she's like, I love your hair. It's so nice. You came back. Because I went to school that day. My hair was not like that. It was in little barrettes. And then and she's like, you came back and you're so nice, you're so beautiful, I love your hair. You got little Princess Leia braids going on, it's so nice. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It was nice, I guess.
When you get a compliment, sometimes that shit can save your life, man. Because that's what happens.
That's my signature 2 braids. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you to that.
You inspired my 2 braids. That's my signature style.
That's another thing. It's not about texture, but it was about like coverings on your head.
Yeah.
You know I like me a good mouchoir. You know I like to tie my hair with a good
Can't
mouchoir.
do that.
I love a good mouchoir.
Can't do that with Haitians because then you look like...
some of this for the Masha.
Yeah, they say you look like you selling shit in the street. They say that you look unpresentable. They say that you look like a bum.
Yeah, meanwhile, my mom always said that I always liked to tie my hair up. Ever since I was a kid, even as a baby, she even showed me.
Tying my hair, even if it's just the front. I just
tried to tie my hair like this before I came. I was like, I can't wait to take this out of my hair because I don't like it. I can't tie my hair with a mouchoir. It didn't look right. It's so flat. I'm like, what do I do? So I took my mouchoir off.
Yeah, I'm now getting into the hair wrap thing. I love it.
You can ask Annie. She even showed me pictures as a baby. She's like, you always like the mouchoir. Because even if I'm going out, I'm just like, put a mouchoir.
I like bandanas a lot. Like bandanas are my thing. Like I have like a lot of bandanas.
I used to have a lot of mouchoirs and people stole them.
Yeah, I like the scars, like the satin ones from Booby.
Yeah, those are the ones I have. People stole them.
They're hard to find good ones. Or it's very hard to find solid ones.
They stole them.
Really? Oh my god. I want a black one.
And I like this, like certain patterns. It has to have like a certain amount of solid and then a little bit of pattern because the way I tie my...
I think I'm gonna start a hair wrap company. I think that would be a nice idea.
But then you got the people like, oh, you can't come here with that. It looks unprofessional.
Yeah. Yeah. You know there's actually
I'm not naming her name.
Yo, don't. You know there's schools that they won't even let kids come in with hair wraps. Yeah, unless you're like Muslim. They will not let you.
Well, my school, I went to Catholic school. We had a whole dress code.
Let me see.
They told you how you had to wear your hair. They told you how you had to...
When I was in Catholic school, I think there was a girl that used to wear wraps, but I feel like they did say something to her. So you don't want to do your hair. I'm gonna need to get my wrap game popping because these locks. I'm gonna try to stay away from the wigs while I have the locks.
It's not just the hair. It's like it's everything that encompasses. Because I guess white people wouldn't do that. Why would a white person wear?
They won't.
Mouchoir?
I think
it's the European stuff.
It could be.
Like why do you have to look
the European standard of beauty type of situation? I feel like we've been
I think that's what it is, but at the same time, I can't have a standard of beauty that doesn't fit what naturally comes out my head.
And I know people will always use I do this because no, you need to look into yourself and see why. Like even after you change it or whatever, you're probably still not going to be happy with what you have. So honestly, most of the time it's a waste of goddamn time. It really is. As much as we all sit here like, oh, we do this because protect it. We are okay. It is protective, but do we really need 22 inch?
I never did.
Do we really need like 30 inch blonde?
No.
Like let's be real. Like it is like
I mean, I'm a different person. I guess that's why I'm here because I just don't care.
Yeah, like I just be like, okay, I want my hair done. Like for me now, it's not as a length thing. It's like, oh, I just want my hair done. I want it out the way, it is. And a lot of people do feel like that, but there's a lot of people that just genuinely don't like their hair. They don't like their texture. They don't like their...
That's what I'm trying to say. I want for you guys to be okay with your hair. If tomorrow we could not go out there and get braids.
Which a lot of people couldn't for long ass ties. So
right? And I was living just fine.
Yeah, I was fine.
Cool.
I liked
it. Cool in it.
You did my braids.
It's going to take a lot of accepting of culture, like to see more people with hair like us, to see more people with skin like us, to see more people like, cause Lupita came out, I was like, yo, this girl look good.
She is so beautiful.
This girl look good.
So
like her hair, her skin, I was like, yo, where'd they find her at?
Where I have no
And then
idea.
you still
She's
got
so
people
beautiful.
who will
still people talking shit.
Talk shit and say she don't look good.
That's the thing. When people be like, oh, well, we have enough black people doing this and shit didn't change. No, we don't. She's only one. You need more people doing it.
I thought Lupita looked great.
Nah, we need instead just like how people be like, oh, well, this didn't change it. We have black cops. We have black judges. But how many do you really see? Let's be real. It's like it be the token. You can't just have tokens.
I can only think of 2, maybe 3. black people, black women with natural hair. Like,
I could only think of maybe the Brat, Lupita.
I wasn't even thinking about her.
Yeah, Brat is one.
I was only thinking about Lupita. What's the girl? Janelle Monáe.
Oh my god, obsessed with her.
Alicia Keys.
Oh yeah, Alicia Keys.
But Alicia Keys' hair is more loose, acceptable. Look, kick her out. So that's why I said two, maybe three. Janelle Monáe and Lupita.
There's probably a few token others, but I can't think of them right now.
They don't count. You know why? Because they don't look like Janelle Monáe or Lupita. They're not dark enough, and their hair's not kinky enough.
You're right.
So Luke, those are the only two I can think of off the top of my head.
That's sad. Like, we don't have much natural hair representation, especially when it comes to having very kinky hair and being dark skinned. Yeah, that's not a thing. Like, there's a lot of like ambiguous or like light skinned women that wear their hair, and even at that, there's not even too many of them. When you really think about it, there's not too many of them. Everyone out here with the lace fronts, they out here with the this that.
Like Elmora.
Yeah, which is
Elmora.
She has.
I heard that
they're clippings.
Yeah, that's why I was like.
But it's mostly her hair.
I was like, come on.
Yeah, they're clippings. I like it though.
I was like, this girl, she's so beautiful.
She is so.
And then I found out it's not.
I mean, most of it is her hair. It looks very similar. You sound like my other friends. They were saying the same thing. I was like, I love it. I still like it. And she's still representing for the kinky.
Yeah, I accept the fact that she does that, but now at this point, I feel like it's a show. I feel like she's doing it just to make herself look different.
Does that make you insecure? So
Just like to go back, like, is it sincere or are you just doing it to stand out?
I feel like has she always been doing it? I mean, she has times where she wears straight hair. She looks so different with like different hair. I'm so used to her afro, very used to her afro. But she has other styles. I like her afro.
Lupita and
Lupita, so beautiful. Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe, hands down, done. That's my favorite.
Obsessed.
Because I was like, if I had to do natural hair for my wedding, I would pick a Janelle
my
Monáe style,
God,
but
yeah.
I went with soya.
Make sure you guys comment down below because I want to hear your texturism stories because people give me shit all the damn time. I mean, it's not as bad now because I'm more confident with it, but I mean, I'm sure people still talk shit.
I guess it makes up for the fact that they say I don't bang because I'm
since you don't take a bath, your hair is acceptable.
Yeah, I guess it makes up for the fact because that's the only time.
Yeah, and since I take baths, my hair is unacceptable and I should cover it.
I think God did it on purpose.
Genuinely, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I never had a problem with my hair texture until everyone else was pointing it out. And even at that, I never really hated my hair.
I didn't
I just hate the
notice we had different textures.
Yeah. It was people that made me realize, like, what the hell? And even at that, I never hated it. I was never sitting there like, oh my God, I hate these nigga nats.
I never noticed we even had different textures because we were both natural. I was like, we're both natural.
Nah.
We're both black and natural.
It's different.
I never know until you sat here and somebody said to you, your hair doesn't match you. Yeah. That's what, I was 10 years old when I realized that we're two natural black girls with different hair textures.
Yeah, like they really be wilding, and it's sad. Like,
I know they be having 4B, 4C, 3C. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know they did that, but if you told me to look up my hair texture, I would have went for a 4 something.
I feel like you're like a 4A, 3C.
I would have, because I thought those were by colors. I thought because all the 3 people I saw. With
that being said,
all the 3 people I saw were light skinned. What?
That's really sad.
That's all the 3 people I saw. Oh, I thought those were going with the shades.
And that's sad, like that people contribute skin color to hair type. Like it's definitely not like that. You could be really, really dark with really, really curly, loose texture hair.
Okay,
you could be really,
after
really
you
light
said it to me today, I realized. I never noticed. It was just, I'm a black girl with natural hair. I'm probably a 4 something.
I have light skin friends that are insane, like kinkier hair than me. They probably like 4Z. I call myself 4Q because I know I'm a 4 something, but like now my hair texture is just all over the place. So it's like, I personally don't think people should be labeling skin color with hair type. Yeah.
You're so right. You know my aunt that lived in the house with me?
Mm-hmm.
You see how light she is? She got nappy hair like you.
Nappy is happy.
Yeah, and she be asking.
She ain't relax it?
She had long hair, relaxed, until it started falling out.
Yikes.
And then when she saw me go natural, she went natural.
Okay, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Go follow her on Instagram. Okay?
Yeah.
Everything you need is down in the description or in the pinned comment down below. And I'm going to see y'all
Next time.